At last, Mario and I were going stag. We were bachelors in Asturias, and like typical males, we weren't about to ask for directions as we cruised through Oviedo looking for a place called Camilo de Blas.
So, Oviedo, Asturias, famous for many things, perhaps most significantly from the food and beverage perspective, the sidrerias. What do you imagine they sell in a sidreria?
Sidre.
Sidra, exactly. The apple sparkling wine beer, so traditional to this place. It was always the poor people's drink. Now it's popular amongst the drinkers. Well, now this is the Parque San Francisco.
Parque San Francisco. It's just a great fall day, isn't it?
The autumnal variations are spectacular.
How does it feel to be going stag?
Take your hand off my gear shifter, please.
I've been looking forward to some time without women, to tell you the truth. Because, you know, when the women are here, I feel obligated to dress up. I feel obligated to spend a lot of time on my toilette. I feel obligated to be polite and nice with you. I can be natural.
Now you're gonna be Mr. Rustic, Joe Six-Pack.
El Viti.
You're not gonna bathe. You're gonna talk your natural dirty language.
I am.
Gee, Biddy, this is starting to smell like team spirit.
Smells like team spirit.
That's
a scholar.
Copernicus.
That's a big one.
Now we're entering the old quarter. Now, this town was founded in the 8th century. Notice the marble as we're driving along these little cobblestone streets. Celtic tribes originally populated this little part of the older town.
Well, like the whole north coast of Spain, yeah?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
The main cathedral was built in the 900s and then destroyed. The one that exists now was started in the 13th century. On your left, Mr. Bittman, Cima de Villa, the original arch over the entrance to the main part of town between the 9th and the 13th centuries.
The whole thing is really nicely proportioned.
And also very nicely maintained. This town is in spectacular condition.
Well, you know what? Every time they run out of money, they sell a little marble.
A little chunk of marble to the
Tear up the
local
streets.
pastry shops. You'll see this is La Receta, famous adulteress from the 19th century, fell in love with a priest.
I love famous adulteresses.
Oh, exactly. She's no Hester.
Fell in love with a priest?
Fell in love with the priest. Ooh, there's a nice
Look at that
place. Camilo de Blas. Oh, I've heard of
Check that out.
That is one hot pastry shop.
Feeling a little peckish.
Package, maybe we should stop at that pastry shop and pick up a few tarts.
Let's go.
Now, Betty,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
going to show you the greatest sweet shop in all of Oviedo. Unbelievable stuff.
From the looks of the windows, I would say it's one of the greatest in Spain.
It is a beauty. Come on, Betty. I don't bring you to the best stores for nothing.
What a place.
Look at this. All right, remember now, we have to stock up on stuff for a mountain visit. We could be there for weeks.
An expedition.
Exactly.
Hola, buenas.
Buenas, ¿qué
Hola,
tal?
buenas. ¿Pueden desear?
¿Todo bien?
¿Todo bien?
Necesitamos surtidos para ir a las montañas. ¿Qué tenemos aquí? Provisions. Dos. Y dos.
¿Y dos?
I don't know, with all this food, we're gonna need some more hooch. Better get a bottle of Rioja. You want a little apple tart with the glaze?
I don't know, even my eyes are becoming full at this point.
Oh, a tea
brioche?
Tea brioche.
Well, it's unusual. We better try that.
Okay, dos del té del brioche y un pedazo de la tarta de la manzana.
Yeah, why not? Is this the why not department?
Yes, exactly. Since we're going, well, I mean, does this look like a buffet?
You know, they say it's a mistake to go shopping when you're hungry.
Yeah, I know. We're proving it right now.
Isn't it incredible? We've been on the road for, what, 6 weeks? Every day we wake up, we're just as hungry as we were the day before.
It's called professional training, my friend.
We're very good at it.
Exactly.
You think of the processing we've done, and yet all the amount of food that we've consumed, and yet there's more ahead of us. It's not bad.
Not bad at all. The shop's kind of cool. I'm wondering what's going on behind the scenes.
You want to see if we can sneak into the back?
That's a good idea. Wow. I knew this was going to be the work of 1,000 people not the work of one. Okay. ¿Qué estamos haciendo aquí? Todo.
Estamos haciendo los croissants.
¿Sí?
Es el croissant.
¿Es el croissants?
Exactamente.
¿Todo del ¿cómo se llama el pastel?
Sí, sí, todo es para croissant, es masa para croissant.
Muy bien. Podemos ver cómo están cuando están cocidos, ¿no?
Sí,
¿Así ya?
efectivamente.
Yeah, I want to see what happens to these.
Hola.
Oh.
Wow. ¿Ahora qué están haciendo? Obviamente.
Están bañando
bañándolo.
el último paso del carballón, que es bañarlo en azúcar. Ya está en el punto justo el azúcar para ir bañándolos.
Okay, Mr. Food Journalist, what temperature would you say that sugar has been taken to? Is that softball?
It's 230, I'm
230,
guessing.
that high?
What do you think?
I'm thinking like 165, 170.
Really?
I won't know though until we look in one of your books.
Or ask someone who actually knows what they're doing.
Muy bien. Ahora,
Isn't it what a
todos los pasos están hechos a mano.
Todos los pasos están hechos a mano. Esa capa
Last
de
step is they're
azúcar.
just gonna put them in a low temperature oven just to dry that outside so it gets a little, so it's not as glassy. ¿A cuánto se vende un pedazo?
Después la cápsula y se acabó. ¿A cuánto se vende el carballón? A 2,40.
€2.40, $3 for something that took 400 steps, 15 bakers, an amazing banquet of ovens that the city would never let him close, even if he's not making any money. It's like one of those big commercials for the credit cards, blah, 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 but being able to continue on the tradition, priceless.
Right, right.
Having seen a few of these and the intense labor that it takes to make them, I suggest perhaps we buy a dozen of these for our mountains.
And start by eating one or two now.
Immediately. Muy bien, parece muy bien. Vámonos a comprarlo todavía más.
Venga, muy bien.